What's up, you guys? Neko Pretty here, back at it with another banger, another certified banger. I'm a little sick right now, so hopefully I don't sound too bad. If I sound a little different, that's why. But today we have a figure that I've been putting off since I got it, sorta. It is a Kyoto Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn red and black version. I initially called it the STCC version, but I think it's just like a re-release that they had that was like limited in quantity. But here we have the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn red and black version, DC Harley Quinn Kyoto. Side of the box, Revoltech red and black version. I mean, this is to me the Harley Quinn figure. Sure, you can get like a classic looking one, but to me this is like look at all the promo shots, dude. They look great. They look really good. But yeah, here are some promo shots. QR code. I don't think you'll find her in stores, right? Other side of the box, Harley Quinn, Revoltech DC. Top of the box again, DC Harley Quinn, Revoltech Harley Quinn. Bottom of the box, not really much. So, enough yapping. Let's crack her open and take a look at Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn. Getting Harley Quinn out of the box and taking a good look at her. Dude, this figure is pretty nice, I will say. I do have my complaints right off the bat. I was hoping this would be like my Harley Quinn, like my textbook Harley Quinn, but she does have some issues. Nothing too glaring though. Nothing where I'm like, oh boo-hoo, you know, nothing that I'm like crying about. But taking a look at her outfit, I will say I like the outfit. Wasn't the biggest fan of the shorts, stockings, and just the whole setup with the, I believe it's the pink and blue version, but the red and black version to me just speaks better, because it reminds me of classic Harley Quinn, you know, classic with the leotard, or not leotard, it's what is that? I think it's a onesie, right? I don't know, but you guys know what I'm talking, like the DC, from the Batman animated series, you know, that costume, which I think I'm getting the mafex one, just because I prefer how that one looks. But I mean, she looks great. The face sculpt and everything looks really nice. She does have a lopsided eye, but the eyes are removable and you can move them around, so not the biggest deal. But apart from that, I mean, taking a look at the face, the ponytails look nice, the back looks nice as well. She's very pale, which maybe that's why the light is reflecting off of her a little too well. But even taking a look at her outfit, everything's cleanly painted. Nothing's like super out of the ordinary. Bottom, it looks nice. It looks nice. The joints aren't super exposed how most Revoltech is, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. And then taking a look at her accessories, you guys saw she comes with the little thing to move her eyes around. She comes with her roller skates, which I don't think I'll ever have on her, but it's nice that it comes in. It's nice that it's in addition to it. Of course, can't have Harley Quinn without her mallet and her bat, which they both have ports, so you can port in the boosh, the boosh, the boosh. I think that's how you make the sound effect, right? I am having a little bit of trouble having it attached to the mallet, but I mean the bat will go in. I don't know. I'd have to really sit down and just lock in. But it does go on the bat relatively well. Here, I'll put it in. See? Okay. It's not gonna do it on camera. Hopefully. But yeah, it attaches very nice, and it looks really cool. I mean, taking a look at the effect on itself, very cool. The push sound effect, very cool addition. Apart from that, face sculpts are super nice. Taking a look at the face sculpts, they look really nice. I mean, hey, that's Harley Quinn, am I right? That is Harley Quinn. Love the shadow. Love everything about this face sculpt. This one as well looks meh. I guess you can do it as like a scared Harley Quinn, like, oh, Batman just caught me type of deal. Very cool though. And then my favorite one, I believe, out of the four is this one. I love this one. Now they all have movable eyes. So very cool that this came with it. Love this one. It's probably my favorite one. Apart from that, she also comes with hands. So she comes with two of each. So one red, one black, one for each hand. Which super cool, super cool. One pointer hand though. Only one pointer hand. And then 2. Oh, this is like a thumbs up hand. This is like a holding hand. And then, holding hands for both. Apart from that, I think I went over everything. Yes, she also comes with 2 replacement pegs, 1 for each side, so 1 left, 1 right. And I think they're cool, pretty cool looking. She also comes with a stand, which, cool that Revoltech gave us that. But she doesn't come with like super crazy amount of accessories, which, again, she's on the cheaper end of Revoltech, so I don't expect, a huge array of accessories. Like, what's his face? The Joker, I think, came with like a lot of accessories, which I do want to get my hands on that Revoltech Joker. I think it's the best Joker you can get. But yeah, let's go into accessories. No, not into accessories. Let's go into articulation on Revoltech Harley Quinn. Moving into the articulation segment, she can look up yay high, so super, super high. Can look down pretty much all the way. Side to side. The neck feels off. I don't know what it is about the neck, but the neck feels off. Maybe it's a thing where I have to move it, but it does feel off. Articulated ponytails can go up, down, left to right. Pretty much any which way you want it to go. The neck does sit a little weird, but I mean, hey. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Arms can go out about yay high, so they can about to a T. Butterfly joints allow her to go forward. Typical Revoltech. Love that. Can go back. I'm pretty sure the same amount. Sort of. Can go back about the same. Diaphragm joint allows her to go. We'll do swivel, side to side, ab crunch, super far forward, and super far back, like super far back. Waist. Yeah, we went over that. Can do the full. Oh, I guess she can't do the full splits, but I guess you could push it, and she could probably do the full splits. But her leg did pop off on me. Can kick up that high, pretty good. Go back, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which are nice. Yeah, she can do the full splits. You just have to move her around. Calf swivel, no calf swivel, but ankle can go down, up, left to right, and toe articulation. So for Harley Quinn, honestly, I think it's all the articulation you'll need. I mean, I don't want her to be like in acrobatic Spider-Man poses, but it'd be nice if she could be. So I think Revoltech probably. Oh, okay. I think Revoltech probably is the best way to go, unless, of course, you want the mafex, which the mafex to me, I mean, classic Harley Quinn, but again, this one just has better articulation. And wow, better articulation overall. So gets a 10 out of 10 in my book for articulation. But let's move on into size comparison. Let's see how she scales amongst Marvel Legends, Jada Toys, Mafex. I'll get a Mafex Batman and we'll compare it. Now, before I forget, we will do the ruler segment. So the height segment shows she stands at about, without the ponytails, I would say about 5.5, maybe 5, not even 5.5. I think 5 and like a quarter, maybe 5.25, 5.75 at best, I would say. Maybe a little bit above 5. So she's, for me, I guess, accurate in height. But let's get some size comparison going. Here we have Revoltech Harley Quinn next to Jada Toys Saga. As you can see, huge height difference. Here we have Marvel Legends or New Year Spider-Man compared. Again, not the biggest size difference. I mean, I guess Revoltech is kind of short, but I like it. I like how she scales compared to these two. And let's go to Batman and compare. Here we have Revoltech Harley Quinn next to Mafex Batman. As you can see, they're not too different in height, which doesn't bother me too much, but I guess to some people, Batman's like supposed to be this huge, tall guy compared to Harley Quinn, but when you get them in poses, the height kind of doesn't matter. It's all about angles and all that. So, again, I like how this looks. I like how these two look in specific. Blue and gray, red and black. They look A1 to me. So, let's go into overall review on... I almost said DC Multiverse. Let's go into final reviews on Revoltech Harley Quinn red and black version. For today's final review, I thought without a stand, I'd hand pose her for you guys. But going into overall thoughts and final review of Harley Quinn from Revoltech, She does have her issues. As I said earlier, she does have issues. She's not a perfect Harley Quinn. But for me, those issues really stem from the wrist. Her, I think, what, this is her right hand? Her right hand won't really hold the wrist peg all that safe. I mean, look, even like the tiniest amount of effort will just pop off. And then popping it back in is weird because it has to be at an angle. And then I'm scared I'm going to pop the wrist. I know it comes with two effects, or not effects, but it comes with two wrist pegs to replace. But even then, I don't want, the wrist to snap on me or anything to the point where I have to use the new ones that it came with, the replacement pegs, which are these ones. I don't want to have to use them. I think a figure should be stable to the point where I don't have to use, the the replacement pegs. But aside from that, not taking a look at her plenty, I guess that's just one issue. The neck peg on mine, I know I mentioned it earlier, it's kind of weird. It's wonky. It doesn't want to stay on. But again, Rebel Tech's supposed to be dynamic, supposed to be in like these super dynamic, eccentric poses. So that's understandable. Apart from that, though, I'd say it's a solid Harley Quinn. She's not on the expensive side, at least right now. I got her for $60 on Hobby Genki, and then plus shipping is $20, so around $85, I think, is what I paid in total. So if you need a Harley Quinn and you like the design, I'd say go for it. This is the Harley Quinn in my display, which I only have the one now because I sold off my previous one. Wasn't really a fan of that one, so this one will definitely be the Harley Quinn in my collection. And I'd give her, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably a solid 8.5. I think the wrist peg issue really dials it back down for me because what the heck, like I don't want to have to deal with that on like a regular basis anytime I pose her. So really just goes down a point or two for me. But aside from that, I'd say pretty, again, see, that's what I'm talking about. The wrist peg, kind of annoying. Imagine having to deal with that every time you like mess with her and pose her around. So yeah, I'd say, and then the leg does come off, but I am pushing it with a little diaper piece. But yeah, this figure's kind of coming apart on me as I'm reviewing it, but I would still say it's a solid figure. I'd say pick it up if you can. She'll go great with your display with like Batman, etc., etc. What the heck? Oh my gosh, her whole like right side feels like it's gonna snap on me, and that's scary. So hopefully, here's the, knock on wood, it doesn't snap on me or anything as I'm doing the posing video. But yeah, I'd say 8.5, maybe a 9 is where I'd put this Harley Quinn as of right now. So, yep, that's where I'd put her as of right now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. It's the sun.